Hey y'all, I'm Brianna. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be the most simplest explanation of what is aperture. When I first got into videography and photography, I did not want to mess with any of those complicated settings. I would put it in auto mode and just go do my video, go do my photos, and not really think about anything. But as I started getting more into it and doing more research, watching more YouTube videos, and really wanting to just understand more about what my camera was capable of doing, I started looking into things like f-stop and ISO and shutter speed and all the things my camera could do. Today we are going to be talking aperture and basically what that means for your videos and your photos. I do want to start doing more of these simple videos, so make sure you guys are subscribed down below for more camera tips on videos and photos. Essentially, the aperture is how wide your lens opens. So the wider that your lens opens, the more light that's going to let in. The smaller it opens, the less light it's going to let in. Aperture is also defined as f-stop or an f number. So the lower the number, for example, an f2 is going to be a really wide opening versus an f22 is going to be a really small opening in your lens, not letting in much sunlight. If you look on your smartphone or your iPhone, for example, and you go into the portrait mode, you'll see in the top right corner that F, and you're able to slide your f-stop to make it lower or higher. So higher the f-stop, smaller the lens opening, less light. Lower the f-stop, bigger the lens opening, more light. Now, why does that matter to you and how does that impact you taking photos or videos? So depending on your location, if you're outside, inside, in low light, bright light, that's going to determine where your f-stop needs to be set depending on what type of look you're going for. The f-stop or the aperture is also what gives you that blurry background effect. The lower the f-stop, the more blurry the background. The higher the f-stop, the more in focus your background is going to be. Right now, I am filming on a 22mm lens and my aperture is at 2.0 or f2. So f2 is typically what I film on to get that blurry background effect. It's the lowest aperture that my lens goes to, so it's letting in the most light possible. However, if I am going to be filming by a brighter window or outside, I may need to adjust that f-stop to let in less sunlight so that my face is not going to be blown out and look white like a ghost. Now, let me show you guys the difference between different f-stops in this current light setting. So right now we are at f2. Same room, same place at f5. This is at f9. And this is the highest f-stop that is capable, is f22. You guys cannot even see me or see anything in my background or foreground. So whenever I film indoors, I usually film at f2. If I'm filming outside, I will usually increase my f-stop to the point where it looks bright enough but not too blown out. For example, the other day I was vlogging outside in the snow. It was so bright outside, and so I was filming at about an f11 or 12 because you want to let in less light so that your face doesn't look white and blown out like a ghost. Besides aperture, there are other factors that impact how bright or dark your video or photo is going to be, including ISO and shutter speed. But we'll get to those in different videos. So a summary of aperture: smaller f number, bigger opening, more sunlight. Bigger f-stop, smaller opening, less sunlight. So aperture is definitely a huge factor on how your videos or photos are going to turn out, from the brightness, the darkness, and the blurry background effect. If you guys enjoyed this video, I do plan on making more of these simple explanations for videography and photography. Please make sure you guys are subscribed down below. Give this video a thumbs up. If you guys have any other questions about aperture, make sure you leave them down below in the comments, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye y'all.